Gemini, divine soul, how are you? My name is Vince and welcome to 7D Tarot. Today I will channel some messages for you, and if they resonate, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with your angels and me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Now, for a totally fresh perspective catered towards us empaths, check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. You can find her info in the description box below. Now let's dive right into your reading, Gemini. See what we got going on. The Devil, Queen of Swords, 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Exactly. So right now, a synchronicity will bring you and your soulmate together. Whatever this is, look out for it. There's something directly or indirectly that's going to make you guys connect. Now, all you have to do is make sure that you are aware, you are able to pick up on this energy, and you're able to capitalize on this opportunity, because it's one thing to have this opportunity present itself. It's another thing to capitalize on it, right? So a third party from that 3 of Cups energy I'm feeling is going to bring you guys together. Imagine someone inviting you guys both to a birthday party, which is exactly what happened to my wife Alicia and I. We both got invited to a birthday party. Now, when we got there, she opened the door. It was vibrations at first sight. I felt her energy. Better yet, I recognized. I'm like, what the heck's going on here? Like, we are the same. I don't know what's going on. I knew immediately I was going to marry her. I knew she was the one. It was the weirdest thing ever. So what happened is, because I was dialed in, because I was connected to my higher self, because I was in alignment, I had this magnetic energy to me. I was in a good state and I felt her vibration, and then I immediately capitalized on it. But had I been in a fearful state, very, very important, guys, had I been living in fear, anxiety, had I been in a state where I'm basically just getting by autopilot, just trying to survive the day, I would not have been able to recognize her energy. Everything is energy, and that opportunity would have passed me by, and where would I be right now, right, without her? And that's the energy that I'm feeling. If we're caught up in fear, because I do feel like right now we're in a state where fear is kind of taking over and fear is holding us back. If we're in a fearful state connected to an energy of the past, because I do feel like a little bit of disappointment, betrayal, and kind of someone like some letting down sort of energy, some big energy of really disappointment, I feel. This energy you gotta let go of it, because what's happening is that your focus, your awareness is there, and we're gonna miss the opportunity that's right there in front of us. And I want you to understand that this is not an energy you deserve. This is who you are. You are the Queen of Swords. You have this beautiful intellect, wisdom to you, very strategic, but on top of that, you're a powerful empath. So when your energy is channeled in the present moment, you are very powerful, and everything you're looking for will come your way. But when we're stuck in the past, we're telling Spirit, I am not ready for anything else. And then Spirit goes, okay, angels and guides, don't bring Gemini anything else. Gemini is focusing on the past. Gemini does not want any new opportunities, because Gemini must be content, because why else would Gemini focus on the past? Like attracts like, law of attraction, right? So therefore, let's wait for Gemini to come back to the present moment, and then we'll bring opportunities to, attract wealth, or Gemini can attract their soulmate. Do you see where I'm going with this? The world, the universe, third dimension, it's like attracts like, law of attraction, right? So what does that mean? Imagine a mirror that reflects back what you feel. Now, better yet, imagine a boomerang, right? When you throw a boomerang, it comes back around. The same boomerang comes. Now, when you throw the boomerang, say the past, say if you throw a boomerang in the past life, or not past life, but just the past, you are going to get the past back. You are not going to get anything new. But when you throw a boomerang at the present, then your present moment changes. Do you see where I'm going with this? So right now, it's like you want to be focusing your awareness on the present moment. That's when you're telling the universe that I am ready for more. I want something to change in my present moment. Bring these opportunities to me now. Spirit goes, no problem. Like attracts like, law of attraction, and better yet, law of assumption, quantify measurable energy. Boom, there you are. So keep your energy here, and watch you and your soulmate meet up immediately. Now look at this, the Lover's card, 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. So it says, like, whoever this person is, you guys even might know each other from a past life, and your bond is very, very strong, and I do feel like you connect with each other, and I felt like you've been in their energy, or you felt their energy in a dream, or maybe when you visualize or meditate. But I do feel like you guys are very, very passionate and strong, and you have a lot of good energy between you guys, and a lot of good things are going to come from when you guys link up. And I do feel like now is the time, because divine timing, right? You and your soulmate in the 5th dimension signed a contract to come to the 3rd dimension and link up right here, right right now. You were learning lessons until that time solo, and now you're going to learn these lessons together. So right now is your time. Now is the time to be strategic with your energy and to be able to look for downloads and hear the messages from your guides. And you really have to strategize what you do next, right? So plan ahead. Tell yourself, what am I looking for? Who is your soulmate? Your soulmate is someone that is probably dependable, reliable, trustworthy, someone that, has good intentions, someone that has a good job, loves, animals, family, whatever it is. What do you want, right? If your soulmate is that, you have to strategize on how to get that, because your soulmate, if they're that person, they want that same energy, right? Like attracts like. So all you have to do is match that energy. So if you want to attract your soulmate, you have to make yourself that person you want to attract, which is beautiful energy, which is building inside, looking inwards, right? So imagine if I told you, listen, if you want to get rich, all you got to do is just learn stuff. Don't worry about going to work. Just learn stuff. I want you to listen to a podcast. I want you to go, go for an exercise, go exercise a bit, whatever. Just do stuff that's fun. I want you to focus on yourself and money will come. Like, this is how it works. The same thing applies to romance. You have to match that energy, and you can only match that energy when you feed your soul the same way you feed your body. Feed your body food, right? Clean, organic, healthy foods. What do you feed your soul? Knowledge, guys. Your soul needs awareness. Your soul needs time. Your soul needs the same energy you give everyone else. Your soul needs as well, right? Just give it a little bit of energy and watch things change quickly for you. Now, 9 of Wands, Page of Swords, 9 of Swords. That's what I'm talking about, the Tower. It's like right now, your focus and awareness has been somewhere else, because I do feel like right now, whatever it is that you're thinking of, it is taxing you. It is causing you to be, in a fearful state, and it is kind of not sustainable. And right now, Spirit's telling you that you need to stand up to this energy, which is standing up to your ego, and break away from this energy and the shackle, because it is an energy block. It's really just, and once this is cleared, that's when everything starts working out for you. Because when you're in this state, everything is scary, right? And I'll give you an example. Like when you're in the state of when fear is taking over, which is completely normal in this matrix, something small is something big, and something big is just hard to deal with as well, right? So when you're in a fearful state, if a dish drops and breaks, you're like, oh my goodness, dish broke, what am I gonna do? Or when someone says that, they are, you have to, find a new house to live because your landlord's moving, you're gonna be like, what am I gonna do? It's a big deal. Whether it's something small or something big, it's just all a big deal to you, and it's just almost like quicksand. It just gets worse and worse. But when you're connected to your higher self, when someone drops a dish, you're like, oh, it's just, something, it's no big deal. It's just stuff, we'll replace it. Or if someone, tells you got to move, you're like, oh, I'm so glad that you guys were able to sell your house. I wish you nothing the best. Something better will come for me. And that's how it works, assuming things will get better. So this is going to change your life. This walking on eggshells feeling, Gemini, that you have, that you're feeling like you're constantly holding your breath or doing something wrong. This is not how you're supposed to live. This is the human programming from our human filters that we've been brainwashed to think is normal. The reason is because dopamine gets released in your brain and it's very addictive. Now, what the heck is going on here? Fear is addictive. That's why we watch scary movies, or that's why we watch the news, because of fear, boogeyman. Why? Because it sells. Why is the news not about puppies, kittens, or the positive things that are happening in this world? Because fear is addictive. You'll tune in. That's what the advertisers want, right? The exact same thing with yourself. When you're stuck in the past, thinking of something that went wrong, that fear, that chemical that gets released in your brain, that dopamine, that endorphin rush, is very addictive. Now, you can feed that endorphin rush in a different way as well by visualizing something good happening. Your mind cannot tell the difference between real or fake if it feels real, right? So when you're in the past, why you love it so much is because you are thinking, your brain thinks it happened. That chemical gets released and it's like, oh, this is real. Now, the same thing when you're visualizing yourself with your soulmate, for example, right? Your brain releases that chemical. You're like, oh, this feels good. But we've been programmed to think that living in the past is where it's important. And if you're in the present moment, that's daydreaming, right? No, it's visualizing and manifesting. That's the bread and butter. That's the secret sauce. Now, 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Look at that synchronicity. And Spirit's telling you right now, it's like, You letting go is what we need, because when you let go, you're your genuine, authentic self, and that's when you start shining. You holding on tight, that Four of Pentacles energy is just holding you back. But when you let go, look at that Four of Wands. That is you. You're celebrating, you're happy, you're joyous. A lot of good things will come your way. Happiness, joy, and abundance is not something that you're lucky to have. This is your birthright, and this is the feeling you gotta get addicted to. This is the feeling you gotta get used to. Visualize it. Just try it out. You have nothing to do one time, take 5 minutes and just visualize yourself helping someone. Visualize yourself with your soulmate. Visualize yourself rich. Feel it. Get addicted to that feeling, and then just keep your attention awareness in the present moment and manifest it into fruition. All right, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope that was a message in here for you. If there was, like, subscribe, and comment. I can't wait till your next reading. Till then, I'll say bye, but we'll chat soon.